Hi, my name is Josh Robinson. 2 years ago, I bought this old modern house and have been restoring it since then. Last night, I realized that I hadn't been documenting much of it at all. Tonight, I've decided to change that. This is the house. The community is called Sunset Lanes. So it finally stopped raining. The sun's out. It's been either snowing or raining for the past few days, but I think we take the opportunity to get the Thunderbird fired up and head on out and get some materials. So we'll head out to Home Depot and we'll get what we need for the day. But I think before we head over there, we'll take a little ride around the community here for a minute. It's nice to finally see the sun out because it's been raining and snowing for the last couple days. It's also nice to get the Thunderbird out. So we'll head up 80th here, out of Sunset Lanes. And there's another modern community just up here at the top of the hill called Apple Blossom Lane. It was actually built a year after Sunset Lanes, and we don't know who the architect of these was, but they're pretty interesting homes, and they're just right up here, a few blocks over. Apple Blossom Lane wasn't built entirely by one builder, so it's actually a mix. It's not nearly as big as Sunset Lanes either, but it's a mix of different builders, although Swanson built a number of them right here in a row. And again, like Sunset Lanes, most of these are yet to be restored. Okay, so we're still in a holding pattern with the tile from Dahl. The tile is coming tomorrow, so I'm hoping that this coming weekend we'll get back to that and get the tile in, and then we'll finish it out, and then we can move on. So it's going to be another day of being downstairs. Now I realize that I haven't shown what that space is going to look like. We've been using it as sort of a filler while we've been waiting for the tile to come in, but I think it's important to actually show you what it is that we're building down there. So here's the plan, and you can see the stairs coming down. This is the closet or the storage wall that we just built. Here's the bar coming off as an L with the stools against it. The planter underneath the stairs with the stove in it, the electric fireplace. The furniture arrangement that'll go there with the bar, the screen wall that we already installed. Television room, family room back in here. And then behind this sliding door, access to a mechanical room, which is already built. We'll just be reskinning that. And then a master bedroom downstairs to augment the one upstairs. So that'll be someplace nice to sleep when it's really warm out, and it's a place that's nice and cool. And then, of course, a dressing room and a bathroom that goes along with that. So here's the stairs coming down. There's the closet wall that we already built. And then ringing the perimeter just underneath the windows will be this linear cabinet run the whole way around the room. There's the bar sticking out here, and then the furniture arrangement that we actually have down there right now already. And then, of course, just like all the other flat ceiling zones in the house or areas in the house, the ceiling is painted the green, and we've already got the light fixtures in here from Hip Haven, so those are already installed as well. I think it's going to be a very neat space. And I'm excited to get this done this coming winter, and then get all of my furniture and all of my things out and have places to store it all away. Of course, the knoll couch here, the hoop chair, these fun nesting stools or tables, and then the Eames Lounge will finally have a place to live, and I can put that thing back together, which will be a video in and of itself. But I think for today, what we're going to do is finally get these stairs fixed up. So here's the stairs as they are right now. And, while I've got plenty of meat to the stringer, I think really what the problem is the fact that the stairs float off of the wall. I really wanted that floating sort of idea happening here. But ultimately, they rock, and the stringers are appropriately sized that they don't really move down. They're not flexing. It's really the rotation that's the problem. It sort of rocks like a boat, and I think it's really just because the two stringers aren't acting as one. They're two independent beams. And I think by pushing one of the stringers flat against the wall, letting the other one stay exactly where it is out here in the room, will eliminate that rotation that's happening. And we'll still be able to use all the lumber and everything that's already here right now, including the treads. So at the end of the day, though, it's probably important to mention that the treads, each one of the treads, will be carpeted. So the stringers will be painted the blue-green to match all the other structural or expressed framing kind of things like the screen walls and stuff like that. So they'll be painted blue-green, and then the treads will be completely carpet wrapped. So top, sides, bottoms, and then they'll be screwed to the stringers. So they'll have this really sort of soft but floating kind of language, which I think is pretty neat. 23 3/4 strong. 23 3/4 strong. Okay, so now that we got the stringers in, there's a couple of these brackets that we need to recut. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do that right now. So we got the stringers in, we got everything glued up, we got everything bolted up, everything's good and nice, tight to the wall, tight to the top. So now we're going to finish out this bottom corner of the planter so we can get the framing in for the bottom step. 4 inches past. mortar. And then of course, this will all get filled with gravel and rocks. So it's a planter. So everything's in, the planter's done. So all we got to do left is put the treads back on. And of course, the treads are going back on temporarily. Ultimately, they'll come back off to get wrapped in carpet once I do all the finish work. And then they'll be screwed back down, but from the